What's going on, Master Duel fans? James Polk here once again. Part 3 of Theme Chronicle event. The adventure continues with Solfachord once again. And with his hand, that is a lot of Solfachord spells in hand to some degree with the Angelia. So we'll see about what the opponent is playing. 3 sets. Nothing out of the ordinary. Drew into another Elegance. Toss out Angelia Complete Scale. Harmonia. Twin Twister. Killing off the Pendulum Scales. Harmonia. Pick up Cutia. Fires out the Imperm. Cutia for 100. And can I just say that this was Cutia's first ever battle in her entire life, which is insane. Swamp King, Griffin, and Ragnarok. Flame High King Genghis. And at that point, DD player realizes it doesn't matter what happens on my follow-up. So as a result, DD player scooped. And this next matchup with this hand, who knows? 2 set and pass. There's the Max C. There's the Ash. There's the Call By. Normal Summon Cutia. Effect Veiler. Elegance. Complete the scale by tossing out Gracia. I'm a nice guy myself. Pendulum Summon 2. Gracia and Elitia. Elitia bounce. Gracia getting Musica. 1 set. 21. 11. 100. And then opponent scooped. What was my opponent even playing? The Weather. Wow. And this next matchup, this hand, who knows? Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi starts off fresh with a Mekk-Knight Avram 2000 beat stick. So when it comes to Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi, all non-effects are unaffected by monster effects. And as soon as I did that, whenever the special summon happens, it's basically Pot of Greed. So all this time, normal Cutia, grab the Coolia scaled, Dreamia free special, opponent draw 2 cards, link the 2 off into Beyond the Pendulum, pay the 12, getting the Cutia scale, 1 through 8, 2 through 7, PS3, Beyond the Pendulum, target a 2, kill off the field spell. Sending the 3, Grand Solfachord Coolia. 11, Difference, and 16. And 1 set. Duster, Julia, for main deck Kulia to negate. Flawless Perfection once again. Faustian Bargain in 2024. Faustian Bargain in 2024. Target one special summon monster from... target one special summon monster on either field. Send it to the grave, not destroy, but send it to the grave, and if you do, special summon one level 4 or lower normal monster from your hand. Send off Kulia, that is a bad idea. Unexpected Eye for Alexandrite, and then Clav Keys, the magic key. Okay, if I were to be this convinced, and I believe that was Clav Keys, nope, Alexandrite over Fantia. So that pretty much means my opponent's deck all this time is literally a normal monster dot deck. So that pretty much means Imperm is super useless. Kulia over Clef Keys and pass. And then the normal dot deck scoop. Okay, so it's a normal monster dot deck, chaos normal deck. So your lights are 3 Alexandrite, 3 Mekk-Knight Avrams, and then your darks, 2 Evil Sworn Heliotrope, 3 Clef Keys, 3 Mystery Shell Dragon, and then the Chaos Enabler in terms of free summons would be BLS Envoy of the Beginning. And then based on the rest of the effect monsters, Iris Sword Soul, Obelisk, and Slifer, courtesy of the promos. The 1 Nip, of course, 2 Raigeki, Duster, Faustian Bargain, 3 of them. Heat Wave makes sense for a normal monster. 3 Unexpected Die, 3 Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi, 3 Piercing the Darkness, 3 Lose 1 Turn. If you're not familiar with Lose 1 Turn, activate only if you currently control no special summon monsters. Realistically, they're all about normal summoning all this time. While a monster is face up on the field, negate its effects during the turn that monster was special summoned. If an effect monsters, more than one, is special summoned in attack position, change it to defense. Quite the normal deck this is. Well, chaos normal deck. And this next matchup, looking at this hand, duplicates. 1 for 1, discarding Ash, Volcanic Shell, first time around, coming across Volcanics. So, generally, the idea about Volcanics is they are a series of fire pyro monsters that relies on Blaze Accelerator. Let us go over every single detailed card when it comes to Blaze Accelerator involving it. So if I could get over every single card. Okay, there we go. Volcanic Rat. Level 1, 500 both ways as a pyro normal. And obviously, disclaimer on the volcanic stuff. All of them are fire, pyros, nothing to say about the type and attribute, and then let's go over every single detail. Level 1, 100 attack, no defense for Volcanic Shell. Soft once per turn, pay 500, add the copy of Volcanic Shell from deck to hand. Shell must be in the grave in order for this to work. Volcanic Scattershot, level 2, 500 attack, no defense. If this card is sent to the graveyard, burn for 500. If this card is sent to the graveyard just because of a Blaze Accelerator card, send 2 Volcanic Scattershots from hand and or deck to the graveyard as cost. The resolution is destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Essentially, Raigeki on their turn. Volcanic Blaster, level 3, 1200 attack, 600 defense. Upon being destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, place 1 volcanic monster from your deck on top of your deck. So basically this lets you stack the top card of your volcanic. Volcanic Counter, level 3, 300 attack, 1300 defense. Whenever you take battle damage while this card is in your graveyard, banish it from your graveyard. Then if there is a fire monster other than Volcanic Counter in your graveyard, burn your opponent equal to the amount of the battle damage you took. Volcanic Slicer, level 4, 1800 attack, 1200 defense. The turn you use Slicer's effect, Slicer cannot attack. The case is soft once per turn, burn your opponent for 500. And by the side effect, meant to say the copy of the card itself, not the hard name Slicer. Excuse me on that. Volcanic Rocket, the star of the show of all volcanic monsters. Level 4, 1900 attack, 1400 defense. Not once per turn. Upon summoned in any shape or form, get yourself a Blaze Accelerator card, spell trap included, from deck or graveyard to your hand. Card is insane. Volcanic Hammer, level 5, 2400 attack, 1500 defense. The turn you use Hammer's effect, this card, aka copy of Volcanic Hammerer, cannot attack the turn you use it. The case is soft once per turn, burn your opponent equal to the number of volcanic monsters in your graveyard times 200. Volcanic Queen, level 6, 2500 attack, 1200 defense. So reverse of Christmas stats. Can't be normal summon set, must first be special from the hand to your opponent's field by attributing 1 monster they control. And the maneuver of the summon you do this, you can't do no normal or set the turn you special this out. Soft once per turn, send 1 other card you control to the grave, burn your opponent 1000. Once per turn, during your end phase specifically, either tribute 1 other monster or take that 1000 damage. Volcanic Doomfire, level 8, 3000 flat, 1800 defense. Can't be normal summon set, must first be special summon by sending 1 Tri-Blaze Accelerator you control to the graveyard. So most cases you got the real deal, as well as Blaze Accelerator Reload, aka Tri-Blaze Accelerator. So disclaimer on the name of Tri-Blaze Accelerator. During your opponent's battle phase, all attack position monsters your opponent controls that can attack must attack this card. So that means no skipping out of that battle phase. And then if this card kills a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, destroy as many monsters your opponent controls, and if you do, burn your opponent for 500 for every monster destroyed that way. Volcanic spells. Blaze Accelerator. Target one monster your opponent controls as cost. The resolution is send one pyro monster with 500 or less attack from hand to the graveyard, and if you do, destroy that target. The turn you use Blaze Accelerator, your monsters cannot attack. Try Blaze Accelerator. By sending the OG Blaze Accelerator for you to use the Try Blaze. During your main phase, specifically, target one monster your opponent controls, target is the cost, resolution is send one pyro monster from hand to the graveyard, and if you do, destroy that target and burn your opponent for 500. Same concept as OG Blaze Accelerator on the side effect. No attacking the turn you use this. Wildfire. Pay 500 life, destroy all Blaze Accelerated cards you control, and if you do, destroy as many monsters everywhere on the field as possible, then generate you a Wildfire token. Pyro Fire, level 3, 1000 both ways in attack position. And the turn you use Wildfire, you cannot attack in terms of monsters. Blaze Cannon does not count because, I mean, yes, it's a Blaze Accelerated card, but the thing is, Blaze Cannon only applies to Ra, so do not count that card. Volcanic Traps. Volcanic Recharge. Not once per turn, shuffle up to 3 volcanic monsters from your graveyard into your deck. Blaze Accelerator Reload, aka Try Blaze Accelerator Trap, while it's in the spell trap zone. During the main phase, anyone's main phase, send one volcanic card from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, draw one. Nice. And hard once on a ditch one, draw one. During the main phase, either player's main phase basically, banish this card from graveyard, Foolish Burial, any volcanic card, trap included, from dead to graveyard. Most cases, it usually be either Scatter Shot or Counter, depends on the scenario. And every volcanic card covered. Let's get into the volcanics. Normal Summoner Monk, to defense it goes. Discarding goods off from Monk for Rocket. Rocket getting Blaze Accelerator Reload. Oh! Tornado Dragon. 2 level 4s in general to make it as a Wind Worm. Rank 4. 2100 attack, 2000 defense. Once per turn, anyone's turn. Soft once per turn. Detach 1. Tornado Dragon is literally MST in terms of anywhere on the field. Literally MST of XZs. And 1 set. Normal Cutia. Cutia getting Coolia. Scale Cutia. MST. As in Tornado Dragon. Scale to Coolia. 2 monsters crash. And 1 set. Tornado Dragon, MST. Call by on Volcanic Shell. Blaze Accelerator Reload. Monster Reborns the Volcanic Rocket. Volcanic Rocket getting another copy of Reload. Fires off the Droll. Normal Sakitama. 400, 19, 21. Sakitama, kick back to the hand. Scale Defensia. normal Fansia, Fansia toss out Elitia, scales 1 through 5, 2 through 4. Pendulum Shokin Elitia, Elitia bounce back, reload, 2 together for Hida, Hida for Ash, 2 together for Celine, 6 counters, Celine, revive Droll, Droll into Artemis, Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax. Pump up that much attack, opponent takes 3,000, and pass. Rocket to defense, and pass. With the 1 set, of course. Pendulum Shokin 2, Elitia bounce back to set, Fansia toss out Angelia, Elitia tributed for Gracia, Gracia getting Symphony, Fansia over Rocket, 3,000, 21 lethal. And last but not least, with this hand, weird. 2 set, pass. Normal Fansia, Fansia toss out Cutia, Harmonia, grabbing Cutia, Fansia, 16. 1 set, Metaverse, 4. Labyrinth Wall Shadow. So, most cases, Gate Guardian. First time ever coming across it. So, let us go over every single thing about Gate Guardian if we could. Okay, so mission of the deck focuses on the 3 individual pieces in order to make Gate Guardian, of course. So, Sanga of the Thunder, Kazijin, Suijin, all of which their effects are literally the same thing, but the difference is attribute, type, and stat lineup, of course. Sanga of the Thunder, 2600, 2200 attack and defense stat lineup. Light Thunder, Kazijin, 2400 attack, 2200 defense as a wind spellcaster. Suijin, Water Aqua, 2500 attack, 2400 defense. All of them are level 7s and all of them share the exact same effect. Once while face up, during damage calc in your opponent's turn, if this card is being attacked as a quick effect, target that attacking monster, make that target's attack 0 during damage calc only. Now, as for the Gate Guardian pieces, if we somehow get to all of them, that is. Okay, there we go. And of course, Gate Guardian, the real main deck boss from back in the day, the only way to special summon must first be special summoned by tributing 3 of the individual pieces as a level 11 Dark Warrior, 3750 attack, 3400 defense. Now, Gate Guardian fusions. Thunder and Wind, Wind and Water, Water and Thunder. Thunder and Wind requires Sanga and Kazijin Wind and Water requires Kazijin, Suijin, and then Water and Thunder requires Suijin and Sangha. And of course, all of them which says must be special summoned from extra by banishing the above cards, no other ways. Same goes for Gate Guardians combined as a level 12 Dark Warrior, 3750 attack, 3400 defense. So obviously all of them come out with their contact fusing, of course. Thunder and Wind. During your main phase, add one spell trap that mentions Sangha, Kazijin, and Suijin, and then hard once on the search. If this and of course, all of which, by the way, they all do something about the possession of the special summon card ends up leaving the field. You'll end up getting your pieces back. So, most cases, Thunder and Wind get you Sangha or Kazijin. Wind and Water get you either Kazijin or Suijin. And then Water and Thunder get you either Suijin or Sangha in terms of one of the banished pieces. So, Thunder and Wind lets you get one spell trap that mentions the 3 pieces from deck to hand. And then Wind and Water. Once per chain, use the effect twice per turn. Once per chain, when your opponent activates a spell trap card or the effect on the field as a quick effect, negate that effect. And then Water and Thunder. Twice per turn, once per chain, as a quick effect, target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change its attack to 0 until the end of this turn. And then Gate Guardians combined. Thrice per turn, as in 3 times in the same turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a cards, more than one, you control as a quick effect, negate that effect, and if you do, destroy it. So, Omni Negate that deals with targeting stuff. Now, Gate Guardian support in terms of spells and traps. Double attack, Wind and Thunder. If you control a Gate Guardian monster, the level 11 or the fusions, target one card anywhere on the field, kill it. So this is your MST version of Gate Guardians. And then during your main phase, banish this, add one Sangha, Kazijin, or Suijin that is banished or in your deck to your hand. Hard once on the graveyard effect. And then can we get to other cards? Yes, we can. Labyrinth Heavy Tank. Also a level 7 Dark Machine Bandicoot support. 2400 both ways. Normal summon without tribute. Cannot attack the turn it's normal summon. During your main phase, place one Sangha, Kazijin, or Suijin that is banished or in your hand deck to your spell trap zone face up as a continuous spell. And if you happen to control Labyrinth Wall card, normal monster, or the field spell, destroy one monster your opponent controls does not target. Hard once. And then we already went through double attack, so the rest of Gate Guardian support. Ryoku Guardian. If your life points are lower than your opponent's, target one monster your opponent controls, or target one monster with Gate Guardian in its original name. Cut your opponent's points in half, then that monster gains attack equal to your opponent's life points. Gross. Banish this, add one Sangha, Kazijin, or Suijin that is banished or in your deck to your hand. Each effect once. Prey of the Jirai Gumo. Special summon this as a normal monster. Inset Earth, level 5, 21 attack, 100 defense. To your main monster zone in the same column as this card. Also still counts as a trap. Then, does not target destroy one monster your opponent controls within the same column. Banish this. Same thing, add one Sanga, Kazijin, or Suijin that is banished or addicted. Okay, so basically the spells and traps outside of the field spell, they rely on their graveyard effects to banish to get you one of the 3 pieces from banished or deck to the hand. And then every single card covered for 1, and of course, Labyrinth Wall Shadow placed by Metaverse. Monsters cannot attack the turn they are summoned except for those whose original level is 5 or higher. And then once per turn, soft once per turn during your main phase, place one of your 3 pieces of Sanga, Kazijin, or Suijin that is banished or hand or deck to the face up as a continuous spell. At the start of the battle, target one monster your opponent controls, less than 1600 attack, destroy it. And that is every single Gate Guardian card covered. Let's get into the match. Labyrinth Wall Shadow, Suijin. E-Hero Prisma, Wind and Water, send out Suijin. Contact for Wind and Water over Fansia. Now, this is the biggest mistake that I didn't know the first time when it comes to Gate Guardians, is that I thought that the Thunder and Water would have a different effect outside of Wind and Water. So that was the biggest mistake of my bonehead play. So Wind and Water, this is your Spell Trap Negate. Negate Pendulum Reborn. Harmonia to pick it back up. Wind and Water says no, pick it back up. Scale Kulia, Kutia, Ash, Call by. Ooh, Ghost Bell. That has to hurt. Harmonia, Scale 9. Apparently, opponent did not fool us with that change of heart strategy. We tried. Wall Shadow for Sanga. Labyrinth normal. Suijin place from field. Or Labyrinth. All 3 contact for Gate Guardians combined. Wait, what? Normal summon without tribute. Oh, cannot attack the turn it's normal summon. Okay. Now, if it was special summoned somehow, we literally would have lost. Normal Cutia. Cutia getting Dreamia. Dreamia scaled. Harmonia change it to 9. Harmonia pick it back up. Musica. To free special Fansia. Fansia. Toss out Gracia. Harmonia kill off Combine. Combined for Water and Thunder. 2 together for Masquerina. Pendulum Shoken 1 through 9, 2 through 8. Gracia, Fansia. Gracia getting Scale. Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax. And of course, never realized that Wall Shadow is there because I thought it said that I was going to make a clean getaway with Wall Shadow to bypass it. Originally, I was not there. It has to be level 5 or higher original level in order for those higher level monsters to attack. So as a result, lost my battle phase for that matter. Wall Shadow, Suijin, Labyrinth Tank, place back, not destroyed due to IP for Avermax. Shadow Ghoul of the Labyrinth gets you the field spell. Labyrinth Wall Shadow, Sangha, Contact, Thunder and Wind. Thunder and Wind, Rear Yoku Guardian. Card doesn't do anything right now because opponent's points are higher than mine. Everybody to defense. Harmonia, fix the scale. Wind and Water says no. Pick one back up, being Cutia, normal Cutia, getting Angelia, scale, on Dreamia, pick it back up, place Cutia in scale, Pendulum Shogun, 4 of them, Gracia, getting Symphony, Fancia, toss out Butia, 3 of them for Coolia, Change Your Heart on Wind and Water, Bait Negate, Symphony to get over most things. Dreamia, Harmonia, kill off field spell, and everybody attack. Dreamia on Thunder and Wind, Gracia on Water and Thunder, Angelia on Tank, Avermax attacks Wind and Water, and then Gate Guardian players scoop. So guys, that's gonna do it for Theme Chronicle Part 3, and we are almost there to reach our goal. So if you love to see more matches, just click on my channel page. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.